Elfa AI might be the Bloomberg terminal for AI in crypto. Have you noticed something? Over the past year, AI agents have become one of the biggest narratives in crypto. AI trading, AI research, AI portfolio managers. Some can even make decisions and execute trades on their own. But there's a question I keep coming back to. If AI is the brain, where does the data come from? No matter how smart an AI is, if the input data is slow, wrong, or full of noise, the output is meaningless. That's exactly the gap Elfa AI is trying to fill. Instead of building another AI chatbot like hundreds of other projects out there, Elfa chose a different path. They are building the data infrastructure and intelligence layer built specifically for crypto. Put simply, if OpenAI builds the model, AI agents are the ones using that model. Then Elfa is the one supplying the quality data that lets those AIs actually perform. How does Elfa collect its data? The first thing that stood out to me, they don't point from just one source. They aggregate data from everywhere. Social media like X, where almost every major crypto narrative starts. Telegram, Discord, where project communities live every single day. On-chain data, capital flows, wallets, smart money activities, news, project announcements, market data. But collecting a lot of data isn't the important part. What matters is turning millions of scattered fragments into insight that actually means something. That's what Elfa is really doing. Here's an example. Say some pumps hard today. What could you normally do? Go to X and start digging? Read a few dozen tweets. Read a few articles. Check the charts. Check on trend data. Then finally, draw your own conclusion. Elfa handles all of that almost automatically. Is social sentiment turning positive or negative? Which narrative is getting the most attention right now? Which KOLs are driving the conversations? Is big money flowing in? What is smart money actually doing? Did some event just happen? Everything gets synthesized into one answer with real context, not just a handful of lifeless numbers. Entity graph. The future I raised the highest. Sounds a bit technical, but it's actually simple. Normally, AI just reads each piece of text in isolations. A post about Ethereum, a post mentioning BlackRock, a post about Coinbase. 3 separate pieces of information, disconnected, no link between them. Elfa doesn't stop there. They build a network connecting these entities. What projects is Ethereum tied to? Who's the founder behind it? Which VC invested? Who are the partners? What tokens are related? What event just happened? The result? The AI understands context, not just words on a page. And that's exactly why Elfa's answer goes so much deeper. As Elfa, an AI analyst built for crypto, you don't need to know how to read on-chain data. You don't need a dozen different dashboards open. Just add in plain language. Why is Ethereum up today? Which AI token is getting the most attention right now? What's the biggest trend this week? Which layer 2 projects are seeing a spike in discussion? The AI pulls it all together and answers almost instantly. Elfa also hiring an analyst that works 24/7. You set the conditions when Bitcoin sentiment flips from positive to negative, when a token's volume triples, when a new narrative emerges. The AI monitors continuously and sends alerts through Telegram or a webhook. Extremely useful for traders, funds, and anyone who has to watch the market all day long. If you are a developer, Elfa opens up an API, build an AI agent, build a chatbot, a trading bot, an analytics dashboard. They even support payments through X402. No need for a traditional API key. An AI agent can pay in stablecoins every time it accesses the data. A pretty interesting directions as AI start interacting and using services on the internet on its own. Why does Elfa actually matter? In my view, the most notable thing about Elfa isn't the interface. It isn't the chatbot. It's the position they chosen within an AI ecosystem. So many projects are racing to build a better AI agent. But every field projects are focused on the data layer underneath. Yet in reality, data is what determines the quality of AI. The more powerful AI gets, the greater the demand for real-time, high-quality, context-rich data. That's exactly the market Alpha is going after. If the AI agent trend keeps growing over the next few years, data infrastructure projects like Alpha are going to play a major role. They may not be the flashiest name in the headlines, but there's a real chance they end up being one of the pick and shovel plays for this whole AI wave in crypto. And history has shown this over and over. Sometimes it's the one shelling the shovel who end up profiting the most. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comment. If you see this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dive. Bye!